Hey, what's good, bitches? This is your girl Beyonce. You already know who it is by now because I'm coming with you guys with another PvP commentary. So, I just want to give a perfect shout out to we gained another subscriber. Ooh, yes! You should have seen me. I was twerking all over the room. So, thank you for subscribing. If anybody wants to subscribe, feel free. It's free. So in this video we have three different PvP battles, and by the end of this video I reached Sergeant. So for this first video I'm fighting a myth player, and you know it's the usual myth player at low levels. They're just spamming their minions. So I start off by using this monstrous sandstorms, which is a lot of damage because he has no resist gear. He infections me, but it's whatever. And the minion spirit shields me, but that doesn't affect me because I am balanced. So over here I black mantle him to prevent him from healing, since you guys already know I don't have infection trained. So I black mantle him in hopes to prevent him from healing, but I think he still ends up powering through. Yeah, he powers through the black mantle, so it was basically a waste of a turn. And the minion ends up gowling me or goaling me, whatever the hell it's called, to try to gain some health back, but it's whatever, he's still gonna die. So at this point I'm trying to dig for another sandstorm in my treasure deck, because yeah, I don't carry them in my main deck. So I'm just canceling shit out and nothing showing up. It gets really annoying. So I just end up summoning my minion in hopes of him helping me like blade up, since I usually don't carry much blades. In my main deck I rely on my minion to give me blades. So there you go, he's blading me first round. I find my sandstorm, which, so this is working out perfectly. So I shield myself because I still need another pip to cast my sandstorm, and my minion is blading me, so everything works out in my favor. My minion blades me. What does he do? Oh, he brings out his bubble, which scares me because he has his minion and himself are both cast myth attacks. So I'm like, let me kill this minion quick before he can use that to his advantage. Since I'm balanced, I do not have um I don't have any way of casting a bubble unless it's the power pit bubble. And I was thinking about carrying wildfire in my treasure deck, but then I thought, nah, it's not really that big of a deal to me. So yeah. So at this point he has 450 health. I'm calculating it, and my judgment should end up killing him. So that was the end of the first match in this video. And yeah, my minion, he gives me pips, which is good. For this battle I'm fighting a warlord, and this again, I feel bad fighting low level warlords because it's so easy to kill them. Because like I think he ends up being a level 12 overlord, and since the PvP system, the way it's categorized is that if you're a high level with a lower rank, you might face someone with a low level having a high rank, which isn't really fair because I can easily kill him with a judgment. Like right now, I can literally kill him with a judgment if my pet summons the infallible, and I could cut through his pierce. So this ends up being one of those matches where I really don't enjoy it because it's not a fair match towards my opponent. But I still gotta do what I gotta do to pay the bills. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lose rank because of some pity. So over here, I shield myself because he's fire and he's a heavy hitting school. He's a warlord, so he must have a strategy that's effective to kill. So I shield myself because he's getting pip and he has a weakness on. So right here, I cast a fire elf to get rid of the tower shields he has around him, and he casts a link to get rid of the weakness and the shield that I put up on myself. So infallible gives me the accuracy, so I probably won't fizzle. That's the reason. At this level, I really just rely on infallible for the accuracy, since fire has low accuracy. And in this case, the pierce does benefit me because my opponent does have the commander gear. And since he has that fire elf going around him, I take the opportunity to summon this head count, which will bring him lot of damage. It will bring him a lot of damage, and you guys are going to see how my opponent, he ends up going crazy, like trying to heal and trying to recover from that. And he does manage to recover from that, but at the end of the day, I still win. So yeah. Oh, and the reason why I have all these fire attacks in my side deck is because I do have the fire mastery amulet. So yeah, I'm able to use my power pips to benefit. I'm able to use my power pips to cast fire spells. So here he is, he's healing, trying to recover from the head count that I cast on him. And I just decided to shield because he still has more pips than me, so you never know what could go wrong. And here again, I tried to black mantle him in hopes of preventing him from casting another heal since I lack infection. Since I don't have infection trained, I just use black mantle as a substitute. But yeah. So he heals again because he does have low health. Like he only has 800 health, and I pierced with that head count, so it is doing a lot of damage per round. So what do I do here? Here I think I shield myself. Yes, good. I shield myself in case he decides to like wand this turn, and he tries to heal, but it fizzled because of the black mantle. So I was very happy about that. And over here I summon my man Dominion to help me blade up for another attack because he's almost out of health. He's at 363 health. I was thinking about using Sandstorm to finish the battle off. Wait, what do I do? Oh no, I go for the head count. I'm sorry, y'all. Is that I add the commentary after I record, so I sometimes forget what I do. So here I summon another head count without an infallible, so his resist does help him. So it's a much weaker head count. And yes. So he healed again. And I summon my head count. And at this point I wand. So in case he does shield this turn, I decide to wand. But he decides to heal again with a sprite. I've been pretty fortunate to have my opponent's pet not be as irritating as other cases. Like on this character, I haven't really faced someone whose pet activates a lot. I'm getting pretty lucky with that. My pet actually casts infallible pretty often, so that's good for me, but bad for the opponent. So what does he does? So he summons a fire elf trying to get these tower shields off me that I have stacked. And I summon my minion to help me blade up for another attack to help me kill him faster to end this video. And what's happening? My minion shields me, which is always beneficial because he is fire. I weakness him in case he was planning to meteor or something next round because he only has 3 pips. And it works out well since he puts up a blade. So I was like, a better way to delay an attack. So I shield myself. So at this point I was thinking about using this judgment, but then I remember I have one monstrous. So I think this is good game since I have the infallible and it does cut through his resist. I may be wrong though because he did have high resist when I checked his stats at the end. And here's Tristan Knight supporting my opponent. But whatever, I ain't even mad. So I judge him. And it doesn't kill because his resist is too high. But I think next round I use a second judgment. Luckily my Tatiana put a black mantle on him, so he ends up fizzling. So he might end up fizzling a heal that he may cast next round. So I hit him with another monstrous judge in case he decided to heal, but he didn't heal this round. So this is the end of the match. This is the end of match 2. So yeah, good match. Okay, and I reached Surgery after this match. So yeah, this is the 3rd match, and this match was a pretty fair match since we were both around the same level, unlike the last battle you guys saw. But with this match, it ends up being really like elongated. Cause yeah. And OMG, this is Digby Frost Fountain. I don't know if he has a YouTube, but if he does, I'll link it down below. But he is like one of my first supporters on YouTube. I was so happy because I don't know if you guys saw my last PvP video, but he was the last opponent I faced in my last PvP video. So if you guys want to check out that video, I don't know if it will be in the description, but you guys could just look through my videos and see him. He's featured into one of them. So right here, I'm just checking on my opponent's stat. So yeah, I summoned Tatiana. Tatiana's black mantling him, which is always beneficial. And Miguel, he puts up a wildfire, which I do not have an issue with since I do have a fire mastery, so it does work in my favor. So yeah. I summoned the fire minion, I don't know, just because I was paranoid that he was gonna put up a shield, and also just to get some damage on him, some initial damage on him, since Fire Elf does do a lot of damage now. It does like 300 for 2 pips. With a blade and a monstrous, it's good. So yeah. So Tatiana's using a sandstorm now, so what do I decide to do? I think I fire off in case he decided to shield. What do I do? Oh no, I had count. So then Tatiana could get rid of any shields he puts up. And also I have a good amount of pips. I have the wildfire, I have a blade, and I have the infallible. He hits me with this Phoenix, which actually does a lot of damage. Like, it comes through with a lot of damage because I only had one shield up and he had blades and traps stacked on top of each other. So yeah, I summon my head count with a blade and the wildfire in my benefiting me, and my minion he casted a sandstorm, getting even more damage on him. Tatiana is baiting me yet again, so I decide to shield myself because I am low on health at this point because of that Phoenix, and I want to make sure I'm protected against any surprises that he could pull up his sleeve. He blazed, but I shield this round, so I'm pretty much set unless he fire rolls, which he doesn't. I was surprised that he didn't summon his fire minion, since at this level that's what I've been seeing a lot of fire wizards. They would summon their fire minion in hopes of to help them because the fire minion is actually really good. So I know that the head count is going around him, so I end up judging him while my minion black mantles him, and this is pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Peace and blessings, weed and wishes, kisses and cocaine. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. He not did this round, he's dead the next round because of the head count, but you guys pretty much know it already. So thanks for watching. More PvP commentary videos coming up, and shout out to my new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing. Peace and blessings. Peace.